Today I wanted to hop on and make a quick video on how to cut. I have plenty of experience with cutting. It's not rocket science. If you know how to do basic math, you know how to cut. So let's talk about it. Stick around for number 5, guys. Number 5 is a tip I see a lot of YouTubers not talk about. It's probably the reason why a lot of guys stay at the same body type for an extended period of time. When I started doing number 5 is when I was able to actually get shredded. So stick around for that. The first step you guys gotta take is find your maintenance calories. Just search up on Google TDE calculator. Once you have that number, I suggest cutting 200 to 300 calories less than that. Back when I started cutting for the first time, I would always end up skinny because I'd cut like 500 to 1,000 calories. You don't want to cut that drastically in the beginning because you're gonna lose strength and you're gonna lose muscle quickly. You already put in all this work in the gym to build that muscle. You don't want to lose it just because you're impatient. I suggest just cutting 200 to 300 calories from your maintenance. To maintain your muscle, you need to be doing progressive overload in the gym. So you want to still be lifting as heavy as possible. At first, I thought that I'd lose a bunch of strength when I started cutting, but I was actually able to hit 2 plates for the first time while I was on my cut. Obviously, when you're losing weight, you're gonna lose some strength, you're gonna lose a little bit of muscle. Try to maintain as much strength as you can in the gym. Make sure you're still lifting heavy in order to maintain that muscle that you built. The third thing I suggest, this ties in with the first step, tracking your calories is very important when you're cutting. I know some people online advocate for not tracking calories and just kind of like winging it. With me, I've tried that. I was never able to get lean from that. I feel like you're kind of shooting in the dark when you're not tracking your calories, when you're just eating based on how you feel. Tracking calories is just a way to have that objective answer to be like, okay, I know I'm gonna lose weight today. So I'd advise to track your calories. You know, it gives me peace of mind knowing that I'm gonna be in a deficit, but do with that what you will. Just like tracking your calories, guys, we need a way to monitor your progress. The fourth thing that I did is I tracked my weight every single morning before I ate, just so I could see how much weight I was losing per week. Because you wanna see that you're making progress. You don't wanna be stuck at the same weight for an extended period of time because at that point you're just wasting time. I'd suggest getting a weight scale. Take your weight every morning before you eat and see if there's any difference in that weight. So we've covered the basics so far. You're in a deficit, you're doing progressive overload in the gym, you're tracking your calories, you're tracking your weight. Number 5 is a big step, guys. Eventually your weight is going to stall. You're gonna hit a plateau. You need to adjust your calories. Say if your maintenance is 2,000 calories, cut it down to 1,800 calories. The first couple of weeks, you're gonna lose some weight, but over time, you're gonna notice that, man, my weight hasn't changed for weeks. Like my body looks exactly the same. At this point, you can either do 2 things. You can increase your cardio by an extra 100 calories, or you can deduct 100 calories from that deficit. Say if you cut down to 1,800 calories, go down to 1,700. Or if you don't want to do that, just add an extra 100 calories of cardio. That should break through that plateau. If you find yourself in a plateau and your body's not changing, add an extra bit of cardio or just cut a little bit more calories. Now that we've covered that, you should be losing weight, guys. You should be on your way to getting that body. I'm gonna tell you guys the type of foods that I ate that helped me cut. The first food is popcorn. You know, at the movie theaters, when you eat popcorn, they douse all this butter on it. Without the butter, guys, popcorn is a super low calorie meal. 3 servings of popcorn, it'll fill up like a big bowl. Definitely look into that. Oatmeal, brown rice, those are the foods that are gonna keep you full. When you're on a cut, you wanna make sure you're not feeling hungry all the time, and fiber does that. So look into whole grains. If you still wanna eat bread on your diet, I know a lot of bread is like 100 calories. There's a bread that I eat that's called Nature's Harvest, I think. That one is only 40 calories, so definitely look into getting that. Some like sweets that I love is Enlightened ice cream. They have a lot of flavors that are like 200 calories. So that's a brand that I eat regularly when I'm trying to get cut. That's pretty much the steps that you need to take in order to get lean. If you guys want any other topics covered in a video, just let me know and I'll get back to it.